number of dogs. Dogs are everywhere, and they're everywhere in the hotels. When people leave their home, if they can only take one thing, they take their beloved pet. It is so important in people's lives. There's also now, of course, animals that have been driven out of these fire zones, some animals that are seeking shelter. Dia DuVernette joins me now, President and CEO of Pasadena Humane Society. And Dia, it is incredible, the pets that you see everywhere, and it is a defining part of this crisis. What is the situation like at your shelter?
Thanks, Erin, for bringing attention to this human and animal crisis that is just unimaginable. We've taken in over 500 animals, close to 600 animals since the disaster started. And originally, most were coming from evacuated families who needed temporary shelter for their pets. We've started to send search, rescue, and recovery teams out into the affected areas in partnership with shelters from throughout the state and national resources as well. We are operating a dispatch line here where people can call and report where pets might have been left, and we can check those specific addresses. We are seeing some people coming back who reclaim their pets, who are finding, though, that they don't have homes to return to. And so we're starting to think about how we can provide more longer-term support for these families that don't have a place to go. It is really a tragic crisis.
When in these zones and in the Palisades, I mean, there is nothing alive. In fact, yesterday, when there were a couple of birds that flew over, we all actually stopped in our tracks because everything up there is gone and everything up there is dead. And a couple of people that came back, somebody was talking about they were able to get 2 of their pets. One of their cats died. I mean, this happened. And I'm curious about what your biggest issue is right now. What is the biggest problem that you face as you are trying to rise to this crisis?
Well, I'll tell you that we are finding animals that are alive with these strike teams that we're sending out into the community. Pasadena Humane is a nonprofit organization, but we serve not only Pasadena, we serve 10 surrounding areas, and Altadena is one of the areas that we serve. And as you know, that community has been completely destroyed. But we are finding animals that are alive. We are having stray animals come to us who are suffering from burns, singe paws, smoke inhalation, dehydration. So we are treating these animals in our intensive care unit. We have 5 veterinarians on staff. We're also calling in resources, specialty veterinarians to help us with some of the species that are coming in that we don't normally see on a daily basis at the shelter. We are really mobilizing a huge statewide network of animal welfare organizations and calling in national partners as well to help us respond. We are dedicated to meeting the needs of the animals in this community and doing everything we can to do that.
Well, Dia, thank you very much for taking the time out of all of that just to let us know what's happening. Thank you. And we're going to take a very brief